Hashtag Nikon Z5 II camera bundle, full review script. Hey everyone, so the Nikon Z5 II has been popping up all over photography communities lately, and honestly, I kept seeing people ask if it's worth the investment. That's why I decided to actually test this bundle out and give you my real thoughts on whether it's the right camera for you. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. Let me start with what you're actually getting here because this bundle is pretty solid. You're getting the camera body itself, the 24 to 120mm lens, a 64GB memory card, some color filters, and a few other accessories. The body alone is a full-frame mirrorless camera with a 24.5-megapixel sensor, and I think that's important because full-frame sensors have been getting more affordable, but you're still paying for that quality. The biggest thing I noticed using this camera is how clean the images come out straight from the sensor. I tested it in everything from bright daylight to indoor shooting, and the detail is genuinely there. You're not spending hours in post-production trying to pull detail out of dark areas or dealing with tons of noise. That 24.5-megapixel resolution is more than enough for printing large photos or cropping in post without losing quality. If you're doing Instagram content or portfolio work, this is totally sufficient. Now, the autofocus system here uses Nikon's AI subject tracking, which is really useful if you're shooting moving subjects. I tested it on my dogs running around, and it stayed locked on way better than my older camera. For content creators doing talking head videos or product reviews, you can set it to track your face and it just works. You don't have to constantly check if you're in focus. The 4K video capability is solid too. I shot some test footage in different lighting situations, and the colors look natural and the bitrate is good enough that you're not constantly fighting compression artifacts. If you're doing YouTube videos, product demos, or even client work, the quality is there. It's not cinema grade, but it's definitely professional enough for most creators. One feature that actually matters more than people think is the in-body image stabilization. This camera has 7.5 stops of stabilization, which means handheld footage looks way less shaky than it should. I was able to shoot smooth video without a tripod, which saved me a ton of time on location shoots. That's huge when you're working alone or moving between locations quickly. The lens included is the 24 to 120mm, which gives you a decent range without needing to swap lenses constantly. That's actually really practical for someone starting out because you're covered for wide shots and tighter framing. As for the actual pros and cons, the image quality and autofocus are genuinely great for the price point. The stabilization makes handheld work so much easier. The one downside is the battery life isn't amazing if you're shooting video all day, so bring a couple extra batteries. Also, the menu system takes some time to learn if you're coming from a different brand, but it's not a deal breaker. If you're looking for a full-frame camera that doesn't require a second mortgage and actually delivers results, this bundle is worth serious consideration. Everything you need is here. Check out that Amazon link below for the current price and let me know your thoughts in the comments.